after that, and somewhere after the .com bubble or the .com boom, we started utilizing what we call Web 2, where not only did you have read access, but you also get web. So this is where everything that we know in the current internet comes to, such as Facebook, Gmail, email, WhatsApp, music, anything where you need to ask a preliminary set of information and then reply to the reply of their information is what we call Web 2. And now we are at the third iteration or the third paradigm shift within the World Wide Web, and that is what we call Web 3. The only difference here is, apart from the read and write access, you also have one more access control called execute. Now, execute is a pretty broad term. So, with respect to the community, we call it ownership, meaning you get to read, write, and own your data. Now, this has changed the entire way in which the internet businesses and organizations work over the internet. And the first and the main thing that ever changed was, usually if you were to log into Facebook, you would have to prove to Facebook who you are so that you can access your data. Whereas in Web3, we have the companies requesting you for the data, and all of these requests, all of the transition of data is recorded on a distributed ledger. Now, being able to bring that on for the entirety of blockchain and for communities and a lot of real world use cases, we are all here together to build, to ideate, to innovate, to give power back to the people. And this is just the stepping stones into such a future. For those of you who are interested to dive a bit more deeper into Web3, you are in luck, because I believe in 2 days we are going to start the Web3 fellowship program of Konma, where it is completely open for anyone and whoever would like to come in and learn about blockchain fundamentals, how it works, how we can use it, from some amazing experts who've been in the industry for 5 years, and with a lot of various expertise that comes into play. So yeah, I was told that we have a very long session today, so I'm just going to keep this short. Thank you all for your time, and I guess next up we have the news.
Actually, we have
okay. Lovely. Am I introducing Sharon, or is he?
So as you guys can see, Sharon is NFT creator and created the first micro art NFT. So let's hear about his milestones from him. Sharon, you there?
Yeah. Hi. Thanks for the introduction. Is it possible for me to share my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Guys can see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So I go by the name of Soulful NFT. Just came out because it was very nice, and what I do is more towards touching communities, and I have recently created something called Number Tribe. Number means our, tribe means community, so our community, and that's about me. And what I have done so far in NFT as well as crypto is like I started as a collector, right, around 2019 end, and till now I'm collecting as well as creating NFTs together with rural artists. Let's say this particular technology, blockchain, it's been very much access to all the developed areas and such. But in rural areas, most of the artists as well as artisans are not aware of what's happening. So I want to touch to them. So I wanted to collaborate with them. So recently I did a physical art. It was done, which was actually a micro pencil sculpture. Right. So I actually animated it, and we actually sell it as NFT foundation. And to my surprise, it was having like a bidding war. And usually the artist was selling his thing for around 2,000 rupees, which is about $30. But we managed to sell it for around $3,000 or one each back then, right? So it's not about the fun. It's about the realization of how even a rural area guys can be able to understand and adapt into this platform. So that's what I wanted to achieve. And I realized, since I'm from India, Chennai, and I realized people over here are much more receptive towards entertainment, like movies as well as arts, as music. So I thought of providing awareness about blockchain as well as Web3 via entertainment. That's the journey I'm actually working on. So this is what I holistically been doing and have done so far. So archiving historical movements and culture via NFTs. That's what I was mentioning this now. So these are my NFTs that I did, which was inspired by Ethiopian lady who was called Yatira, and I actually captured them as video, and I enlightened those people in my native language about what is NFT, about distributed ledgers in a very, very colloquial language, and I also used some comedies in my language to actually educate them where they were able to understand basic of it, and they were ready to do it. And the main reason is all this art are like centuries old, and it's not being practiced often right now because there's not much of demand. And there is not, since there's not much of stuff, these artists like push to do stuff which are not ethical. For example, on the left-hand corner, you can see a lady with a karagam on her head. It's actually a pot. It's actually dedicated to a ritual for our rain god in our culture. Whereas right now, most of the karagatam, they call it karagatam, artists are pushed to do prostitutions and midnight dances where it leads to defamation as such. Reason being, all the people who are like managing them, pushing them to do so. So to step away from that, we need to give them a passive source of income as well as recognition. So I thought NFT will be a medium, not the only source, but a medium. So that's what I did. And the entire collection got sold off, and all of artisans were able to get recognition as well as funding from there. The reason why we should do is we need to spread awareness, bringing more liquidity pool towards our Web3. As you know, the entire Web3 is kind of going through a winter right now. But however, I feel if we try to hit the masses, that's where we can bring in more volume inside. And when we start educating them, then the entire process, like all this art and music and everything, is in the layer 1 level. Rather than that, we need to do the execution of the startups, let's say industries. For that to happen, people have to understand what's happening. So I realized, why not we go and enter into entertainment sector of it. That's where that's why I realized bringing awareness to entertainment is the best way to do it. And I collaborated with actors like Madhavan and Kamala Hassan sir. All right, the team is called Vistaverse, and these guys are like very famous in southern area in India, and we actually did NFTs with them. And the main thing that I want to do is, because when we try to teach them and say what is NFT, get them in and stuff, mostly they are reluctant because they are very busy with their 9 to 5 job. But when they are crazy about talking and meeting these people, when I tell them, I did a small experiment. With this particular musician. His name is Pradeep Kumar, who happens to have about 350K followers on Instagram, and it's very, very receptive over in my area. So I told the general crowd, saying to come and meet and greet and have selfie with him, you need to create a MetaMask wallet. You need to learn about NFTs. I will give you a survey, and if you go ahead and complete all this task, then you can come and meet and greet. Guess what? They did it, and they even collected one of the NFTs from Pradeep Kumar himself as a fan token. And that's what I was learning. And the data shows that through entertainment, we can actually create mass adoption. So that's what I'm experimenting here. And there are perks and cons as well. But I want to just explain to you guys about in 3 main characters. All right. First and foremost, how as an artist who's going to do performance, as well as an art as such, who's going to get benefited out of it. Second, how the people can consume, let's say music in future, how people can consume it in a different manner. And last but not least, how the token holder is going to get benefit. Before that, you can ask me, why am I so interested in entertainment and this kind of a thing, because I myself was into entertainment business. I did beatboxing. If you don't mind, I can do like just a small refresh for 10 to 20 seconds for beatboxing. You guys ready for it?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Okay. So yeah, hope, it's been a little rusty, but anyway, let me do it for you guys. So just a small sample of me doing beatboxing. But yeah, just to show that I'm actually very passionate about music as well as showbiz, right? So I realized when I was doing beatboxing back then, I had a lot of hurdles, whereby a lot of I would say middlemen try to take my cut, and they won't give my recognition. So whenever I wanted to go and perform as such, I had a lot of hurdles, and I was not even. Sometimes I need to wait the entire day, and they won't even give me a chance to even be on stage. So this all happened. Right now, it's all going to change because of decentralization and Web3. And I feel that first and foremost, artists can directly connect with the fans, and most of the intermediate labels and as well as IP right holders will be dissipated because they take in more value than they provide. I always believe in proof of work. That's how Bitcoin is, right? So if you work for it, you can take the deserving price for it. So I feel this particular Web3 as such will be a disruption whereby all these artisans as such will be able to directly interact with them and get royalty programs sorted out, and meet and greet can be done. And even I'd say super fan tokens whereby they can come and be collecting their POFT, which is like proof of attendance, every single collection. So this gives them the data, and also which is immutable, and also they can actually have a track. And last but not least, I wanted to talk about how we can consume things. As you know, that AI has been improving, and there are different ways. Like there's this platform called Async. Some of you might be aware. So that particular platform allows you to record your layers. Let's say a song has 7 layers, like vocal, guitar, piano, as such. You can record each layers, and after that you can mint according to what you want. So let's say there is guitar 1, piano 1, as well as vocal 1. You can actually select those states and mint it, and that particular song will be heard in a different manner. So the creation is simple, but you can actually consume it in a different manner. That's what I was about to say. And it was done by Konma himself. He did a show called, NFT called Fun, which was actually a collaboration of 40 different artists, and they were able to record 8 to 9 layers, and he was able to sell it in a combination of 1,900 combinations. And trust me, this kind of feat is not easily achieved. And this was another reason that inspired me to start creating more shows like that, right? And last but not least, I would love to ask you guys to raise some questions to talk about and have an interactive section about what is going to be the future of music as such, so I can answer you guys. There are more to discuss, but I wanted to make it very rudimental because I'm not sure how the audience receptive. So I want to know from you, and you ask me questions, I'll be able to answer that. Thank you.
So much, awesome beatboxing. Also, definitely agree that entertainment is a good way, might be the way, the path for mass adoption. Thank you so much for the insight.
Thanks a lot, Charan. That was great, and thanks a lot for spreading awareness. Again, like you said, with entertainment, we'll be able to reach masses. We've seen a lot of events in Web3 every time, everywhere, as in be it Bangalore, Chennai, or any city. But I would say you have tried a lot of, or I would say unique stunts where you were able to actually get good results. And we clearly have seen mass adoption in most of your events. And I think together we'll be able to like create some change, bring out like good awareness about what NFTs are and how if anyone or everyone can like take part in this. It's like all of us are like used to a 9 to 5 jobs, or we are used to like particular stereotypes. Now it's time to like break out from those stereotypes and see how we will be able to like create this creators economy. So here's
You're absolutely right. Hello. Yeah, just want to add on to the last point. More than 9 to 5, even the conferences, meetup that's happening and everything, right? I feel the rate of adoption is much lower when compared to what entertainment brings. Because when a person comes there of interest, it takes like 2 to 3 meetups or 4 meetups for even for him to understand or for him to even go and try to do some research. But using entertainment and that leverage, within a meetup or two, he'll be able to consume more because he's satisfied. That's thing one. Second, there is a need for him to go and research and learn as well. So we are creating that thing. So eventually, that will be a way of doing for everything.
yes, very true.
So we also have other speaker today. We have Aditya from Konma. Aditya, we'd be happy to have you on stage. Tell us all about you.
Aditya is having some problem apparently, so he will be joining after a while. So we can skip the slides and switch to news.
All right. So, Sangeet, it's time for the news.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you so much for joining us. For those of you who don't know, Sharon is another OG from the crypto space and been doing a lot of things for almost a year now. Been building a lot of amazing communities across various functionalities on chain and off chain. And we're very proud to have them as part of the. Thank you so much for coming in, Sharon. It's always a pleasure. So yeah, the next thing, once we finish this, we'll get back to our very soon. But the next phase of this session is to give you guys general news on what's been happening within the crypto space. We did this 2 weeks back, so I guess it's just a review and the update from the last 2 weeks. Starting off, we have MetaMask, that most of you know is one of the biggest Ethereum-based wallets that are out there. You can use that wallet for anything Ethereum, be it Polygon, be it Binance, be it Dawn, and so on. So they have updated their privacy policy, I believe, 4 or 5 days back, and they had mentioned that they will be collecting user data and potentially providing that to any kind of resource or any kind of requirement. This kind of goes against this isn't a really big deal. A lot of people take data and sell it and create a business model out there. But this is one of the kind that's been brought onto the Web3 space, and this particular news has received a lot of negative impact from the community because the whole idea of anonymity and decentralization goes with tracking and tracing humanity across the internet. So probably we're going to see a lot more other wallets coming into existence and a lot of people moving towards those wallets. Up next, we have Coinbase with the news, and we have our favorite mobile brand, Apple, as well. So for most of you who don't know, Apple has a standard flat 30% surcharge fee that they take for any kind of payment done through the Apple Store. And most of you know that wallets such as Coinbase and MetaMask are, you get to download that from the App Store. The problem here is Apple wants Coinbase to pay 30% of all user transaction fee And this is another example of how a Web2 ecosystem is trying to penetrate into the Web3 ecosystem. And this too has gotten a lot of drawback. And it is all instigated with Twitter charging $8 for their verification fee. And because you have to pay 30% of that to the Apple Store, that is also something that people have frowned upon and not taken forward. We have a lot more amazing news coming up. Hopefully we can hold on to this for the next time. My name is Sangeet, and that's it for me. Thank you all.
All right. Thank you, Sangeet. A lot of interesting developments in the free world. Speaking of interesting developments, just like Spotify wrapped, we have a Web3 fellowship also wrapped in numbers. Satya, do you want to take this one? Yeah, Satya.
Prithvi, I think Satya is having some audio issues.
No problem.
You want to go ahead and give it off?
Satya is on mute.
Satya is on mute. I'm pretty sure he's unable to unmute himself.
No problem. I'm happy to present this one because this is some great news, right? So, our Web3 fellowship has grown since the first time we started it. We are at a total of 139 signups this year, and the signups are so diverse. They've been from 14 different countries. So, Satya, I hope you're hearing this on mute. Congratulations. This is a good sign of step in the right direction. And yes.
Prithvi, it's 139 for this month.
Yes. Just this month. So definitely a huge step in the right direction. Stay tuned for all of these updates, guys. You can always check it out on Konma Hood. Before we do jump into that, we have Harsha. Talk a few words about Catalyst.
Yeah, sure.
Satya is trying really hard. he's waving from there, but Satya, we got the point.
Satya, I wasn't even thinking though. He didn't realize.
No, yeah, he's been trying to speak, but he's not able to. Good, Harsha, go on.
Yeah. So I feel like I should just like introduce Project Catalyst in the simplest way possible. So I'll just like read through the slides for the most part. So Project Catalyst is basically a set of experiments that seeks to generate the highest levels of community innovation and collaboration. So this is broadly divided into three parts. One is the innovation part, one is the governance part, and one is the execution part. Innovation part is the part where if anyone wants to build on Cardano, build for Cardano, they can put in a proposal. And a build for Cardano includes like you could build a community as well. It's not just technical. It could be anything. Any way you can contribute to Cardano or for Cardano, you can put in a proposal, and this proposal can be voted on by the community. And the community is anyone who has more than 500 ADA. ADA is the cryptocurrency in the Cardano blockchain. If you have more than 500 ADA, you can vote on these proposals. And finally, there is money that is given to these proposals, whatever money that they ask. And it is tracked. Their progress is tracked by IoT itself. So this is the process of how innovation happens in Cardano. But there is a very, very interesting opportunity between innovation and governance. which is basically evaluating the proposals that are put into the catalyst. So in this, all you have to do is you have to read through proposals and evaluate them logically. Yeah, this is can you go to the next slide? The slide that you just put. Yeah, this happens right in between innovation and governance. So in a PA role, which is proposal assessor role, you evaluate the proposals that are put in to the innovation part, and for that you get paid. So if you want to know more about the PA role, right after the whole presentation, I'll be hanging out. Anyone that's interested, you can come in. Usually you get paid between 40 to 70,000 for 15 to 20 proposal assessments. Yeah, so that is like the easiest role. I usually speak about this role because it is the best for people who are just entering the Cardano space. This is a good role where you can learn about Cardano and also get paid in the process. And yeah, I think that is like the basic thing you need to know about Catalyst. Anything else we can discuss in the after talk. Yeah, the rest of the roles we'll discuss in the after talk if you guys are interested.
Okay. Thank you so much, Harsha, for the introduction.
For sure, yeah.
So, like he mentioned, he is hosting a breakout room after this town hall. So feel free to join that breakout room and learn more about Project Catalyst and how you can get involved firsthand with the proposals. Which actually brings us to Konmaverse. So all of these updates that we mentioned today, Project Catalyst, Web3 Fellowship, all of that, you can find all of those updates on Konma. But I hope all of you are already part of the platform. So it is a decentralized community platform, and we provide you guys the freedom to express, explore, create it. It's open for all people from all walks of life. Even though we are geographically divided, we like to unite people from all walks of life through Konma. We believe in involve and incentivize model. So definitely, if you like to network and collaborate and create projects for a better world, Konmaverse is the place to be. We also have a lot of tribes. So tribes are based on specific niches and interests. You can join all kinds of different tribes on Konmaverse and get involved with things that really matter and things that you care about. Right? Couple tribes that you can join today. We do have the South Asian Townhall tribe and Project Catalyst tribe. So to get a lot more updates on what's going on with Konma and South Asian Townhall. If you want to register for Web3 Fellowship or Haskell program, next cohort, we will be making all of these announcements on Konmaverse, including when the next fund is starting, how you can get involved with Project Catalyst, all the important dates, all of these updates you can find on Konmaverse. So we recommend that you regularly check Konmaverse for updates. And without further ado, like we promised, it is time for the big announcement, which is that the bounties are here. So bounties, like we promised, is finally here and it is coming to Konma. So there are a lot of ways you can get involved with these bounties. We will send you all the information and the sign up link to be a contributor on Konmaverse. So stay tuned, guys. We will get in touch with all of you with all the information. Keep checking Konmaverse for all of the updates. And, you can quickly see yourself earning a lot of bounties. This is what decentralized work is all about, and even Konma, we believe in include, involve, and incentivize. So it's all come full circle. and we're finally here. So things are about to get really exciting from here on. That's it from my end. Thank you guys so much. Isha, who would showcase our digital art. Thank you so much, guys.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, so I'm Tisha Mittal and I'm an Anita and Lastrita. So
If you can just scroll the art slides, and one by one, Tisha will be interpreting the arts. So she has made all of the digital artworks, and we are trying to promote how NFTs have a story behind it and how you can create a community or selling point to NFTs. Tisha, can you just explain one or two sentences what goes into the artwork, each and every one?
yeah, sure. So like I'd like to explain my thoughts behind each artwork I made. So like if I go serial wise, so like for the first one, it's just I've imagined myself when I'm most calm and when we are not actually using our phones and everything and just uh, living the vibe and enjoying the warmness of the surrounding. And if I talk about the other one, so it's just when you hold your own hand to save from you, because I think we are the only ones who decide what to do and what not to do for ourselves. So it's just like we are just holding our hand to stop ourselves from doing a lot of things that we should. And the other one, so it's just my thoughts behind this one was when you sugarcoat your pain, and when you just start diving into it very slowly and you are just droning into it. uh, these are the ones. Can you please change the slide? Yeah, thanks. And so, okay, if I talk about the first one, it's just it's like a dream turning into reality, like in an artwork. So it's just how do you feel when you are so much into thoughts and you just feel out of the world, like you are droning and falling into the clicks. It's just that. And the other one, it's uh, my thoughts behind it was how we can show the pain very, like how the pain is very beautiful, and it's also very rough because like I've used very rough strokes on it. So if you could just change the slide. Okay, so this one was a very basic artwork of mine. It's just a very like comic, and uh, how the jungle would look like if the monkey would be the king. So yeah, that's just kind of children book illustration. Um, can you please change the slide? Okay. Uh, so imagine how, like, in the metro, I guess everyone living has been traveled in the metro, most of us. So it's always moving, and it's always very chaotic. But uh, if like how can you? It's just my perspective of uh, a very empty metro, and how can you just think a lot of things about yourself and your life while traveling in a metro. And it's very, yeah, it's just very deep to travel in a uh, empty metro. And I think this one is repeated. So could just change the slide. Okay, so this one was also more like comic book illustrations, and it's like a cafeteria and a basically of like how it's in Paris and everything. Yeah. Slide please. Okay. So about this artwork, it's like how our thoughts and our emotions flow very heavily, and it's very deep. Like it flows like high tides every time, and we are just so covered with the emotions and everything that we feel that we have nothing on us instead of it. So yeah. Next slide, please. Okay, thank you. That was my artworks.
So before Sia performs, thank you so much, Tisha, for this. This was very beautiful and great interpretations of the art. So basically, you can just take help of the speakers here. So they will be help you basically have to help you make these NFTs and how to and digital stuff and promote it for. Yeah. So and before the performance of Sia, we are having Wong Small. So can you just unmute yourself, Aditya, and check.
Hello, people. Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, finally.
Finally.
So, Prithvi, can you just scroll back to the slides and we'll have the session between this talk? Yes.
Hello, people. So yeah, oh, my banker look is here. So, how are you guys doing? So let's keep it open-ended for like 1 or 2 minutes, and then I'll like get back to OTP and stuff like that. So how are you doing today? How is the music going around with NFTs?
So we were shocked by Charan's performance. Also, he was beatbox. So we
Oh, I missed a lot of things. I missed a lot.
So you are into beatboxing, so we just love it.
Yeah, like I write lyrics sometimes. I have made a song also. It will soon release with OTP India only. So we are re-releasing the song as NFT, and then we are releasing it on streaming platforms and YouTube and stuff like that.
Amazing.
So cool, man, cool. Many cool people are there, man. Like Web3 space, Twitter space. Whenever we interact, we have like a close community, and just few people come and join. But here we have like crazy amount of people. So yeah, I'll bring more people next time for sure, man. This is a sick team setup and everything is quite cool. So yeah. So what do you think about OTP India? Like, how is the name?
It's very flashy.
Yeah, it is flashy. I was like, damn son, who thought about this name, man? That is crazy. So yeah, I'll just start off with like what we do exactly. And so OTP India is basically crowdfunding hip hop artists. So as you know, like the streaming services like Spotify, YouTube, and every other streaming service, they just give some point 0.004. Like Spotify gives us the highest, which is $0.004, and this is what artists get. So here we have like we release. You can just check it out. Like it is, you can just read it down and get to know about what we do exactly. So we provide crowdfunding to hip hop artists. 70% goes to the artist and 30% is kept by the brand to organize events. And events, we don't organize the events in a basic way, like someone comes and performs. It is not like that. We like recently we did a photo shoot. Like our first freestyle Friday happened where people came in. We all like we all made a circle and we everyone freestyled over there. Like not digitally but physically. So we are doing Discord sessions also, like freestyle Friday is going on and everything else is going on. Then photo shoot with the hip hop artists, like those who are with the brand, without like those who are not in the brand, those who are in the brand. Like we are open ended, so we invite everyone and everyone cheers around. So only the holders get access of that event basically. Next, we did a studio session. So OTP fan artists are there. So basically fans of OTP, the people who are like upcoming hip hop artists, who the people who just have 2 3 songs, they are also artists and they have like good stuff. So we help them collaborate with the established artists like J.K. Lajeda, Young, Shakespeare, and like recently Gravity gave our speakers on the stage. Like it wasn't even a sponsored event. I just gave him the OTP NFT holding thing, and he just gave it to the fans, and we went crazy. Like we didn't even thought about that.
That video
So,
was
yeah.
people are fetching the ticket from.
Yes. It was like I was shocked, man. How can Gravity, like without even sponsoring the event, how can he just do it? So yeah, you can go to the next slide. So vision. So as you have, like we don't want to be like other NFT projects in India, which are musical, but they just totally depend on. So there are many projects who are not even there on the blockchain, and they are they are making NFTs. I'm I'm in touch with many CTOs of NFT projects, and we just check out few projects. So basically, in music and hip hop scene in India, I don't think, like I have observed many projects. I like OTP India because they are building around music artists and how to support the artists pretty well. So yeah, you must, like it is quite easy thing. It is basically connecting fans and artists and giving both of them the stage, like young fans also to grow themselves in a channeled way to get the knowledge which the OGs have, OGs, people with 5 to 15 years experience or more. So we have our deck one release. So you can go to the next slide. So this is the roadmap basically. So uh, you can just I'll just read it out. So OTP platform launch. So our platform is launched. Genesis there. We have Loka, Gravity, and we have the whole list. We'll see that later on in the slides. So public sale is active. Then like we already done with deck one stuff. We are releasing deck two 10 artists, NFTs, and OTP exclusive community events, which is already being started. Virtual concerts are going to start. So grab your OTPs, guys. What are you waiting for? And so OTP token will also be introduced. So I'll just show you some stuff that I have. So you are crazy NFT fan, so you will love it. So if you can see it, just a second. So this is what I do. Okay, I'm a collector from young. Like I have the old coins. So this is Ethereum. If you can see it, this is the physical coin Ethereum. Then there is this card which we give. This is like the tangible version of it, NFT. And oh, we will have here Gravity. So like this is the card basically. This is the OTP of Gravity. NFT also is there. You can check it on OpenSea and OTP India's website. So here the trading game is going to launch next in the next phase, and voting. So basically voting I'll explain. So whoever suppose Prithvi owns an OTP. So Prithvi buys the OTP, he gets everything. Like now Discord people also get few rights on that. So you are investing in that artist. So as you invest in the artist, you get to be a part of that community when you are just a fan and you are meeting the artist, hanging out with them, and then also being a part of the studio sessions, either as a spectator or performer, whatever you want to like. And like you will basically love what we do because yeah, no one else is like No one has even targeted, like not even labels have seen like done this sort of community-based activity. So yeah, this is what the thing. And deck three, so deck three, and we are gonna release it to deck five. So yeah, deck three will have all sorts of community events and everything, which is already going on. Yeah, next slide. So NFT drops. So we have like this is the first deck price rates and everything, and which was 2K. So earlier we used to do with Engage, but now we are launching our own platform. So yeah, it is pretty sick. The NFTs are pretty sick. If you want spoilers, I can give you many. So yeah, you can go to next slide. So yeah, you can just scan and you'll like buy the OTP through OpenSea, or if you want the website link, you can just write down otpindia.club. Will hop on everything. So this is the list of artists. Okay, J Killa, Gravity, Pablo, DNC, Herzus, KNAP, DRV, Loka, Massive Ninja, and Micah. So it is from everywhere. Like not only Mumbai people are there, Delhi people are there. There's one guy from Kolkata and one guy from Bangalore. Next deck is going to be lit. That's what I can guarantee you. I have seen the list. I've seen everything of the artists, and it is like their art is superb. That is what I can tell you about. Just hop on to the OTV Discord, hop on at any event. Like you will love the atmosphere and the experience you are having over there. So yeah, you can go to the next slide. So you can just scan it. I'll share you the rest of the things if you want. You can just ping me also anyway.
Please.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So you can just go ahead with the beatboxing performance also for any.
Beatboxing. I don't beatbox, but yeah, I have some stuff which I wrote a bar, so I don't know if you want to hear that bar. my voice is gone, like literally it is in the worst state, you guys. So I wrote 4 bars for a song, okay. So it goes like NFT king shit, wonks wonks too lit, no Snoopy, no G's, 4 bar double S. Just these 4 bars, okay. So we made a cipher beat, okay, cipher track, and it goes like it has a lot of artists in that. Like I guess 8 to 10 artists are there. Eight artists are there. Okay, yeah, 8 artists are there, and so my part goes like NFT king shit, wonks wonks too lit, no Snoopy, no G's, 4 bar double H. This is just the bar, and I have few keywords written. Wait, I'll just do those words. क्या करना है, हिंदी करना है कि इंग्लिश करना है? कुछ भी कर सकते हैं। मैंने डिस ट्रैक भी लिखा है बहुत सारे। दिस चलो ठीक है। So this is the recent thing that I wrote. I'll read it in a poetic form. So yeah, beaches is all I see. Your Snickers are too icy. Arabian is my sea. J Killa looks so dicey. Cameraman says, smile please. No pen, Messi, gain in my lane. Football is my game. I am 9, no hype. Headline like Vijaya. J's नहीं लेता, सिगरेट नहीं पीता, गहरा ही है नापता, मैं उसी को छापता.
I think last and Paresh.
Yes, stories. So when he'll join, I'll just cue him up. And after this, basically, can we have the slide of Sia and Yatharth also?
Yeah. So just before we jump into that, as a follow-up to the announcement that we made, I'd just like to show all of you a little glimpse of a D-work and the bounty system. I'll give you guys a little walkthrough on what you can expect. So You guys can see my screen. This is a sample list of bounties for South Asian Townhall. You can expect something very similar.
I guess. So, कहाँ तक सुना आप लोग ने?
1 minute, Aditya, one thing is being clear.
Okay.
So Aditya, this will be really useful for you.
Okay.
We are introducing bounty system, right?
Yeah.
And this is something that you can expect during our next edition of South Asian Town Hall. So stay tuned on Konma Hood, guys, for all of these updates. We will send you links to invite and participate in this board. So as you can see, we do have rewards for all kinds of different things that you can do and get involved with South Asian Town Hall, right? So as you can see, we are giving out ADA. This is how the board would look. So I will send all of you links shortly for the next town hall. You can all join those contributor links and I will take you to this board. And whichever bounties that seem most relevant to you, you are most welcome to apply on those bounties and you get involved with the Konma ecosystem. This is just the beginning, guys. Just a small glimpse of what is yet to come. Yeah, stay tuned on Konmaverse for all of these updates.
So yeah. So I wanted to add one more thing in my thing. Like we are based on Polygon. So earlier we were deciding to go on Cosmos, but yeah, Cosmos because the trading perk dies, so we stick to Polygon and yeah, first deck, second deck. Now every deck is gonna be Polygon. That point I missed.
All right. So Aditya, before your performance, I'll just ask Sia to perform because she's waiting for a long time. After that, we can and Yatharth also. So Yatharth, are you available? Can you unmute Yatharth? Yes. I think Yatharth is not in the space. So Sia, you can go next and unmute yourself. Yeah, are you able to unmute?
Right, I think she has
Shina is there, but yeah, some mic issues there.
no, she should audio input
Yes.
in the settings.
Take the audio input. I'll just.
Sia, can you talk?
Yes, she's just rejoining. You cannot just connect her mic. Yes, yeah. Yeah, we joined through the given link WhatsApp.
Paresh and Prithvi, do you think we should like just commit from Zoom to Konmaverse?
Yes, because Siddharth and Sia both have joined, but they have some audio issues that we are not able to hear when they are.
Just was the thing, right? So I just add them on Zoom and
Can someone send me the invite from Zoom? That is Satya.
hello. Can anyone inform me if they can hear? Yes, I can hear you. Paresh, please keep the link.
Yes, she's joining on Zoom. Then I'll share the screen.
Paresh, can you hear me?
Yes, Siddharth, you can go ahead. We are able to. You can start, Siddharth. You are audible.
Yeah, just confirm me once. Changed already.
Still not hearing anything. Can anyone hear? No.
Yatharth, we are able to hear. So you can go ahead. Yatharth, आवाज आ रही है. You can go ahead. लगा सकते हैं.
Yeah, so guys, hi, I'm Yatharth. So I met Paresh on one day trip to Lansdowne, and it was a very great journey. So yeah, since then we have been connected, and I mean, I should thank you very much for letting me play there. So I'm Yatharth, based out of Delhi. I currently live in Hyderabad, and I'm a singer-songwriter by night, and by day I do financial analysis. So I have 4 songs for you. The first one is known as Nafa and Nuksan, which means profit and loss. So love is just like a gamble where you can't get 100% profit out of it. So yeah. मेरे राष्ट्र के जो खास हो मेरे दिल के पास हो क्या Hello.
Paresh, do you think Yatharth voice is fine, or can you like shift Yatharth to Zoom as well?
I think his voice is good. So Yatharth, you can just and you can start again. Okay. So let's start again because the voice was not correct. So Yatharth, अब आ रही है आवाज, so just unmute and start. आवाज.
Yeah, so there has been a lot of lag. Sorry for the technical check. We'll start again. So yeah. दिल के पास हो क्या थोड़े हम तफाते प्यार ये कभी नुकसान और नफा है मुझे समझाना मुझे न बस बेचारा ये परवाना सच्ची ज़माना मेरे ख्वाब का भी ख्वाब हो मेरी ख्वाहिशों का राज हो तो क्या हुआ खुशी अब सजा पे प्यार में कभी नुकसान और नफा है. Yeah, so this was the final this profit and loss in love. So, yeah. The second song is Kalu Kitani. I even don't know what chord it could be while writing this song. So it's about like little cursed love, as in so after a breakup you either learn some things or either you lose something. So the song is a lot about that. That is how you blame another person for a failure of relationship and how you learn from it. सारी जुबानी तेरी मोहब्बत है काली तेरी स्याही क्यों बिखेरी कहानी पर मेरी तुम मेरी अजान थी अब मेरी कुरान है तुम मेरी आवाज थी मेरी जुबान है काली जुबानी से ठिकानी से चाहे क्यों बिखरी कहानी मेरी क्या ये सही है कि दिखता नहीं है जो बिखरा हुआ है ये सही है क्या ये सही है दिखता नहीं है तुझे जो बिखरा हुआ है ये सही है काली जुबानी तेरी मोहब्बत की काली तेरी Thanks. That was Kali Gani. Yes. So this song, which I'm going to sing, actually haven't named it yet. So it actually deals about kind of fantasy and your crush. So if you like someone so much, there is a thing that never meet your superheroes again because they're not the same how they look in front of you and how they actually are in the real life. So it's about that. It's about hating someone after knowing them and loving someone before knowing them. Little juxtaposition, but yeah, try to go with the flow. तेरे ही ख्याल आते तेरे ही जिक्र से तुम वो नहीं अगर जिसके ख्वाब देखे थे तुम्हारे तुम सारे जज्बात तुझे क्या थे रिश्ते तेरे क्या क्या थे रिश्ते तेरे मुझको न सुनना क्या क्या थी तुमने मुझको न सुनना झूठे गाया झूठे सवाल मुझको न सुनना क्या थे हिस्से तेरी मुझको न सुनना रात में तेरे ही ख्याल डूबे थे बातें तेरे ही जिक्र से रूठी तुम वो नहीं अगर जिसके ख्वाब देखे थे तुम्हारे तो सारे जज्बात झूठे Thanks. So the last song of the set is known as Simplified. It is a personified conversation between stars and the moon, where I basically talk about the inferiority complex which the stars face. And so this song I wrote in college. I was in second year of college and I was average at everything. So I was just contemplating that where would I take my life ahead with the state and I am. It says it's a song written in dilemma, written in a mellow state of anxiety. Yes, charisma.
Just come a bit closer to the mic. Just a little.
की भीड़ में हम भी थे शामिल जहाँ सबको बनना था चांद के उसकी हासिल तारों की भीड़ में हम भी थे शामिल जहाँ सबको बनना था चांद के उसकी हासिल रोशनी बिखेरे हाथ दिल था चांद का एक फूल कहीं तो लगते हैं खुद को बेफिक्र तुझे पता है शामों में प्यास ना पीने लगती तेरी नजरों से कहीं बातों में चांद सपने गिनने तुम्हें पास लाया की भीड़ में हम भी थे शामिल जहाँ सबको बनना था चांद करनी उसकी Thank you. So that was my set. Thank you so much, Parish Bhai, for letting me play here and amazing, informative. You guys are great hosting. So thanks again.
Thank you so much.
If anyone likes to connect with me, they can surely connect with me on Instagram. So my handle was there in the PPT itself, but I'll again write it on the chat. So it's here.
Thanks so much, Yatharth. That was very lovely to listen to all the originals. So this guy has written, I think, around 10, 15 or 20 renditions of himself. So I think it's about time. You can just give him a follow on Instagram. I've shared the Instagram handle. Yeah, Heart is the handle. It's very nice, the handle of him. So basically, you can just follow him. You can check his YouTube videos. As we all know, people can get underrated. So I think he is underrated, but he needs a lot of recognition right now because his songs are very, very deep and he writes with his art. So we'll go next with Sia. Sia, are you able to unmute yourself? Not able to hear. So you can just join me on Zoom link. I'll share the screen and you can perform from there. So you can just join me on Zoom through that link. Yes, yeah. Yes, you are audible. So I'll just share the screen there and unmute myself. Okay. Can you switch on the video or you can start singing so that we can recognize that we are able to hear or not?
Do you want me to switch on my video too?
Can anyone in the audience let me know that are you able to hear Sia's voice? Yes. Okay. You're audible, Sia. You can go ahead with the performance.
So hello everyone, this is Sia. And before beginning, I just wanted to compliment Yadhar for this amazing performance. Lyrics were very heart touching. And so myself Sia and I'm a study classical vocalist. And today I won't be singing Indian classical. I'll be singing Bollywood songs. So it will be probably towards Bollywood songs, and I'm playing ukulele. So I hope you all like it. Just a second.
so much. Yeah, this was very beautiful. Yeah. Amazing performance. So yes, Prithvi, you can just move to the last slide and we can announce what are the breakouts.
Okay.
And Paresh, can you post Sia's social?
Yes, it's doing that.
All right. So we are hosting 2 breakout rooms today. One is by Harsha. Harsha is here. Answer any of your questions regarding the proposal assessment for Project Catalyst. So feel free to add all of your Project Catalyst related questions to Harsha. And the other breakout room would be hosted by having questions about the boundary system, how you can get involved, hop in, and
Yeah, I mean, if there's not too many people in the room that I am in, I'll also jump into the work bounty thing. I can also help out with that little bit experience for dework. So yeah, is there a specific place you'd like me to move to?
So yes, so one of us can take this stage. The others, we can actually use any of the other rooms you see here. They're all individual breakout rooms.
Okay, I'll just go from strategies.
You take this one.
So guys, any one of you who wants to follow Prithvi, just click on him and click on follow. So you'll just follow him.
So I think we can post this one right here. I think we just keep this room. So any questions you guys have about the boundary system, we're happy to help. We also have our people from the Konma team here, so it's a perfect time to ask your question. Just a quick question. Do all of you have your MetaMask wallets already? Anyone in this room doesn't have a MetaMask wallet yet?